So today I will be discussing the changes being made to the Fit and Fab Fitness Center in consideration of the construction that is happening at the fitness center. So we'll be covering the accommodations being made for the members due to any sort of obstructions that may occur due to the construction in the activities at the fitness center, as well as changes being made to the database to record and store all of the information regarding the changes being made. So first, the facilities that are being affected by the construction is largely it will be the swimming related classes. They will have to be completely cancelled as the pool will not be usable while construction is going on. Some group classes, including all swimming classes, will also have to be cancelled. Whatever cannot be accommodated for at the boot camp will be cancelled for the time being, and personal training sessions will have to be adjusted based on which facilities that the members are intending to use. As much as possible, there will be moved to the boot camp training sessions, but most personal training sessions will have to be refunded to the members, as it will not be possible to hold all of them without the entirety of the fitness center being available. So the changes that are being made to accommodate for these is a new training location will be used temporarily. This will be the boot camp. There won't be as many facilities there as there are at the main fitness center, such as the treadmills, the weight machines for stretching and weightlifting, but it will include like a large track for sprinting and walking and jogging. It will have basic equipment such as smaller weights and the resistance band and other equipment that the fitness center normally stores will be moved to the new location for use by the members during the new classes that will be offered. And some new equipment will also be offered. This will be largely outdoor exercise focused equipment such as hiking shoes and outdoor shoes, as well as some protective gear, and we will also be storing more medical equipment in consideration of any sort of allergies that members may encounter while outside. And some of the affected classes will be moved to this new location and being offered as boot camp classes. They'll be replacing the classes that are being cancelled. But not all of the classes will be replaced, only some of them will be. And there is limited availability for slots for members to attend these classes, as the boot camp is not as large as the main training center and we will not be using it as long. So for those members who cannot get the slots or do not wish to attend the boot camps, we will be offering refunds, either in the form of points to use in the store, or we'll be offering a set amount such as 60% of the price for the classes that they booked that they are no longer able to attend due to the construction will be refunded to them in money. And we'll also be offering temporary discounts on most services such as equipment rentals and merchandise purchases, as well as some select packages that include the new bootcamp classes will be made cheaper temporarily, so as also a form of compensation for those being affected by the construction. So the updates being made to the database, the class schedule table will be updated to include a location and cancellation tab. The location tab will be a variable character type field, and it will allow us to schedule more classes in the future should something like this occur again in different locations, such as at the training center, at the boot camp, or maybe at a public pool or the public track for occasions. For any events we may want to hold as well. And the cancellation field will be a Boolean field, simple yes or no, so that we can maintain a record of all the classes that were intended to be held that we were unable to hold due to any sort of emergency or construction ongoing or any other issues, so that we will have a record of such events. And the class table, which stores all of the information about the classes we offer, will have new records for the bootcamp classes. It will be more convenient to store them as a permanent option in the database, even if we do not always offer it. So that it will be more easier to offer it again in the future when we may need to use those facilities instead of our own. The equipment table will be updated to accommodate for the new equipment I described earlier, the outdoor gear such as hiking boots, and yeah. The point system will be temporarily adjusted during the duration of the construction, so more points will be gained from equipment rentals. Points from classes will be unchanged, as it would be considered unfair to those who are unable to obtain the limited slots for the bootcamp training sessions. We will also be offering we'll be requiring less points for the discounts for merchandise purchases, as well as for renewal fees or any such other fees. We will also consider allowing points to be used to purchase discounts for some class bookings after the fact as well, so that it will encourage more people to use our equipment and attend our classes and everything after the fact, to help make up for any sort of loss we may incur due to the limited availability in all the classes we're losing. And the class booking table will include a refund field. This will also be a Boolean field. This will allow us to store whether or not a class that an individual had booked was cancelled or not. So that way we have a record of all classes and all the individuals affected by any sort of cancellations. This will be connected to the class schedule table, as the booking is already connected, and it will be related to the cancellation field. So that way we will know whether or not a user has been properly refunded for any sort of cancellation that for a class that they had booked. As well as the refund field will be the refund field won't be Boolean, it will be a set field. So it'll either be not refunded, points refunded, or cash refunded. That way we'll also be able to effectively store in a much simpler manner whether the user was refunded for any losses they incurred, as well as how we refunded them in the event that we did refund them. And then we'll introduce a new refund table that will be connected to all purchase history tables. So the class booking table, the package purchase table, the rental history table, and merchandise purchase table. No, we will not be including it for membership tables, because we do not offer refunds for memberships. That is simple cancellation. For the refund table, it'll include the member ID for the member who is getting the refund. The ID, it'll be a set type of what they're refunding. So it'll either be a class refund, an equipment rental refund, or a package refund. And after that, it'll be, if they select a equipment, they'll also then have to enter the ID of what is being specifically refunded. So for example, if it was the dumbbells, it would be the equipment ID for the dumbbells. If it's a class booking, it will be the class ID for that class. This will be drawn from the class booking table, the purchase history tables. To this end, we'll be updating all of the purchase history tables to include for the price field, to allow for us to enter whether it was refunded or not. So this way, if a user purchases a piece of merchandise, let's say, in the field where it says the price, it will normally say the amount they paid, considering for any sort of discounts they may have used with the points in the discount system. And then we will have a new record if they choose to refund it in the table as well that says that it was refunded. And this will be related to the new refund table. And this way we'll be able to much more easily record how much we are losing specifically from the refunds, the amount being lost, as well as track any sort of trends as to how often members are refunding equipment or merchandise, and use that to identify whether there's any sort of fault or any sort of problem we need to fix, such as the classes are unsatisfactory, so there's a large amount of refunds occurring for a booking of a certain class ID. So we can use that to identify and investigate if there's any sort of problems that we need to address within the class, or if there's any sort of defects within the merchandise if a similar thing happens. So these are all the changes that we will be making to the training center and the database. The database changes will be permanent. The training center changes will only be for the duration of the construction ongoing. And specifically for all the swimming classes that are being cancelled, we will be providing full refund to the members who had those classes booked, whether it's the VIP classes, the personal training classes, or the group classes, because the construction, while it does affect most of the facilities in the training center, it impacts the pool the most. So those are the members we've identified to be the most impacted by this temporary change. So we'll be properly compensating them. Thank you.